vintage, 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 vintage. These are vintage. These are These are vintage lenses. I feel like I'm gonna mess it up every time I say it in this video. These are vintage lenses. They are the Canon FD lenses. Specifically, I have the 50mm 1.4 and I have my 28mm 2.8. And I originally bought these for my film camera, which is the Canon AE1. I dug these up from my Pelican case and I haven't been using it for a while. I've forgotten how amazing they look on my FX3. So let's talk about it. These lenses were made in the 70s and 80s, and what's crazy about them is how amazing they hold up, especially when it paired with a cinema camera like the FX3 here. Let's talk about my 50mm 1.4. This lens is easily a go-to for my B-roll, portraits, any kind of close-up shots that I'd love to get. Wide open, it's really soft but in the best way, and the bokeh, it's really good. It's got that dreamy vintage bloom characteristics that you would normally look for a cinema or a vintage lens. And now the 28mm 2.8. It's sharp, compact, and wide enough to tell context-rich stories, especially when I'm handheld or run and gun. I find myself using this in a lot of run and gun situations, maybe for a documentary or a vlog like this. I also imagine myself using this as my talking head video lens. It's wide enough that it can show pretty much the same frame that I have right now, and I'm on a 16-35. What makes this combo work is the FX3's full frame sensor can bring out the nuances that you would look for in a cine lens, or for this matter, vintage lenses. They just have that beautiful softness that's really hard to replicate in post. So having them straight onto your camera, it just hits different. Speaking about having them straight onto a camera, you can't just check these lenses onto a Sony E-mount camera much like the FX3, which is why I got myself one of these. I imagine a lot of different brands can make an adapter, but this one specifically is from KNF, and it is a FD to E lens adapter. Now I use this to adapt my vintage lenses onto my cinema camera. Now, are these lenses perfect? Absolutely not. The 50 wide open in 1.4 can sometimes be too glowy, too soft. Often you would find that in older lenses. But if you stop it down to, I'd say f4, you would pretty much get a sharp image. But when you're using a lens like this, sharp isn't your priority. You're probably going for that soft cinematic look. And the 28mm, although it is a bit wider compared to the 50, it's hard to match the modern lenses that we have today, much like a G Master lens like this one. But if you're chasing down texture, mood, softness, a bit of character, these lenses deliver hard. Plus, the two of them probably cost much less than this lens that I have on here right now. And that's crazy to think about, to get such good quality glass with spending little to none. So yeah, that's my quick video for these two lenses. These two are such game changers. I know probably some of you guys might have already shot extensively with these guys. I haven't. I've only ever used them on my film camera. I'm excited to shoot more with these in upcoming fun shoots or projects. Now, speaking of projects, what kind of shoots would you like to do with vintage lenses? Let me know down in the comments below. All that said and done, I will see you guys in the next video. I don't have a hat to cover my... All right, be gone.